Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, it's the last newscast of the semester, how the seniors are preparing for the December graduation.
And a professor evaluation survey is coming out where students can respond.
Plus, SUNY Oswego is making changes to commencement, what to expect during the ceremony.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Nasir Miko.
And I'm Madeline Cummings.
It's a tradition that's usually seen in the spring sunshine, but some seniors are walking the stage this December as the lake effect snow falls on the campus. SUNY Oswego's December commencement ceremony is happening Saturday, December 14th, running a single ceremony for all December graduates rather than separate ceremonies for each school at the university, like spring graduation.
December grads can order their caps and gowns online for pickup at the college store until December 9th or buy them in person until graduation day. The ceremony is taking place at 10 o'clock. Each graduate will receive 6 tickets to give to family members, with more available by request before December 6th.
It's the last week of the semester, and it's the last week of college. Creative writing major Kieran Lockren is preparing to walk across the stage in just a few days. College credit brought in from high school allowed him to graduate a semester earlier than the usual full 4-year plan.
While the end is in sight, he and many other graduating seniors still have work to do in the form of final projects. While feeling the pressure from that, he found his workload this semester to be favorable.
My own personal time management that shot me in the foot.
With classes wrapping up for the semester, professors are encouraging students to give their feedback on courses. The APHIS survey has been sent to student emails throughout the week, allowing students to share their thoughts on the professors and courses anonymously. The survey results won't be seen by professors until after final grades and are factored in for some employment decisions, including decisions for professors' tenure. Course surveys will close at midnight at December 6th.
And in other surveys, SUNY Oswego's Title IX office is running a survey on the current Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Campus Climate Survey. The anonymous survey aims to address concerns in order to better foster an inclusive community for the campus. As a way to thank students for completing the survey, a random drawing will award 50 students who completed the survey with $100 dining dollars via gift card.
The seniors of SUNY Oswego's art department are taking their last opportunity to show off their talents in the latest BFA showcase. As a part of the capstone experience, students are making displays of their artistic lives showcasing the creative journeys from students to professionals. The exhibit is opening Wednesday with the reception celebrating the seniors on Friday.
The President's office has announced a new addition to its administrative branch, hiring a new Vice President of University Advancement. Heath Wood will be stepping into the role, leaving his current position at Georgia State University. Wood will be a key figure in SUNY Oswego's efforts to advance their Vision 4040 project and strengthen the campus efforts to drive student research.
The weather in Oswego has just been really cold.
Let's take a quick peek outside with our Storm Team 10 meteorologist, David Rienzo.
David?
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I am outside Marano right now because winter has finally started in Oswego. It started off with a real bang. We did see a lot of snow this weekend with lake effect, and we are expecting some more to continue tomorrow afternoon into Thursday. We did see some snow in Oswego a little bit earlier today, but it's since died out. And we are now in a cooler period overnight, but that snow will get started again into tomorrow. So we do have a winter storm watch in effect from Wednesday afternoon into Thursday. So we are expecting some strong winds, some strong snow, and cold temperatures for the next few days. So get the shovel ready and get your blankets ready, because we have a winter storm on our hands, Oswego. I'll have more in my full forecast, but back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, David. A 6-year-old man is dead following a car crash in the town of Shrupel early yesterday morning. The driver, who was identified as Theodore Grader, was driving southbound on Country Road 57. When he veered off the road, Grader was pronounced dead at the scene. The sheriff's office suspect that the poor weather conditions likely played a role in the crash, but the accident is still under investigation.
33-year-old Central Square resident was placed under arrest heading into the Thanksgiving weekend. Casey Preston was charged with endangering the welfare of a child and custodial interference, as well as other misdemeanors. After state police received a complaint, Preston was taken into custody for taking an 11-year-old child from their home, violating a court order. Preston obstructed investigators' attempts at locating the child. After Preston was taken into custody and arraigned, she was released on her own recognizance.
Still ahead tonight, it's been chilly on campus, how the weather looks around New York.
And we travel around the SUNY system, how different colleges are wrapping up this semester.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West First Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see?
All these clubs are looking.
They looking for me.
There's hockey,
There's improv,
so much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free. Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I've always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Because outside it is 34 degrees, but with that 5 to 10 mile per hour winds, there's a wind chill of about 29 degrees. So it is fairly cold outside Oswego, and that is very different from what we've been seeing with those warmer temperatures. And winter has finally hit us with such a strong start to the season. We're already seeing a winter storm watch already in effect for a lot of eastern Lake Ontario, as well as a winter weather advisory for the surrounding counties. And with this, we are expecting some very strong winds and some very strong snowfall. So I'll get into more of the accumulation and totals. Right now, we are pretty dry in Oswego. We saw a little bit of a dusting earlier in the day, but this was all the teaser to a larger event coming out of the Great Lakes, and this low pressure will make its way to us just north of Lake Ontario, but this will bring some very strong winds and some strong snowfall as well. So let's see how everything will play out. We'll stay dry overnight tonight as these showers move more north, but as Wednesday gets going, we'll see some occasional snowfall here or there, but nothing that will cause some widespread accumulation. But once we get into the start of Thursday, this is when that wave of showers start to make its way. You can see this lake effect band. This is what's going to bring about a foot of snowfall to the Tug Hill Plateaus and a little less accumulation in our area. So we'll wake up on Thursday. You may see some showers as you're on your way to class on Thursday. So be careful out on the roads these next 2 days, because this ice and snowfall will make it difficult to drive out on those slick roads. Then as Thursday continues, it'll push its way out by the afternoon and leave us dry into Friday with some more snowfall closer to Syracuse and down south. And Friday we're looking mostly dry with some occasional snowfall here or there. So snowfall for the next few days, it's difficult to get the exact accumulation. You can see these wide range of models are showing about a foot to maybe a little less than, but the Tug Hills can expect the most significant snowfall, where out in our area we'll be expecting somewhere between 3 and 7 inches, which I know is a wide range, but snowfall and specifically lake effect is very difficult to predict. So like I said, this will also bring some very strong winds, and when you mix those strong winds and those cold temperatures, you get very cold wind chills. So all across the board on Wednesday, we're seeing some very cold wind chills around the 20-degree mark. Nothing that's going to be incredibly dangerous or extreme, but it will still just feel very uncomfortable throughout the day on Wednesday. And even as we get into Thursday, we'll see some even stronger wind gusts around the 30s for most of the day on Thursday, and really across the entirety of New York State. So just a little recap for tonight. We'll see a little bit of snow, but it'll stay icy tomorrow morning, and then that wet, heavy snow gets going Thursday, tomorrow afternoon and into Thursday. So for the 7-day, we're just seeing a lot of snowfall and very cold temperatures, but this weekend does not look too bad, especially on Sunday. You get that nice sun coming out. That's all for my full forecast. Nasir and Madeline, back to you.
Thank you, David. Although there hasn't been much snow here in Oswego, other cities in upstate New York have been hit.
Barnes County got over 5 feet this past weekend. WTOP-10's own Thomas Caffarella has the latest.
More than 5 feet of snow pummeled Barnes Corners over the weekend, creating snow mounds higher than mailboxes and trees drooping over power lines. After the snowfall, the only thing left to do is clear the way. Chanel Holder chose a shovel to dig around and underneath her car. She won't let lake effect snow stop her from being a mom.
Yeah, my daughter has a doctor's appointment in Lowville today.
Down the road, a 6-year-old snowblower helping Shane and Maria Learned clear the way at home. It got the job done. Shane admits the elements were a worthy opponent.
Getting this much all at once, it's been the hardest part, because when the plow goes by, the stuff at the end of the road is all hard packed and heavy, and that's where we have the most trouble.
Instead of 2 wheels, 4. Brad Barber and his John Deere tractor prepare his rental cabin, expecting an influx of snowmobilers in the area soon. He knows North Country weather can be harsh and helps those around him.
I've been helping one neighbor out down the street, and my neighbors up the street, they got bogged down, so I went up and I plowed them out.
USPS is reminding people to remove snow around mailbox so its drivers can access the mailbox.
Now a look at what is happening around the SUNY system. More than 40 faculty members at the University of Albany have been ranked among the world's top researchers. Their ranking falls in the top 2% on a worldwide list. UAlbany's Vice President of Research says the school prides itself on research excellence. Faculty researchers from programs all over the school have ranked including in subjects including public policy, health science, education, and more.
A team of social workers at the University of Buffalo has received a $3.5 million grant to develop a program that helps graduate students give back to surrounding school community. If students are selected for the program, they will undergo training that prepares them to respond to the unique mental health issues that students face in rural schools. The dynamic of urban and rural schools are different. Social workers at UB say it's important to have a diverse experience.
A tree once owned by SUNY Binghamton professor Jackie McGinley has made its way to New York City last year to become the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Every year since 2007, the Rockefeller Christmas tree is donated to Habitat for Humanity once Christmas is over. Because of a new initiative, the tree returns to its original community to provide lumber for a local home. McGinley's tree was used for a home over the river in Johnson City.
SUNY Broome hosts its 10th 24-hour of Giving Day. Giving Tuesday is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. People are encouraged to give back following Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This day used to raise money for a student emergency fund. It provides a $500 grant for emergencies like car issues, food, and housing. People are also encouraged to donate online. As of 1:30 p.m. yesterday, SUNY Broome raised $75,000. When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, online sales are hitting record highs for Black Friday shoppers. How these trends are affecting the way we shop.
And a final update on the McDonald's E. coli outbreak.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close-up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Up by Crowan, not able to get on it. DiCarlo on the rebound. Alex DiCarlo.
La 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 la.
Free.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News.
In consumer news, WTOP-10 now has a new signature drink at the Campus Rich and Poor Cafe. The drink, which has been titled the TV Static Peppermint Mocha, is a second signature drink that WTOP has created. The first was called the Brown Sugar Buzz Latte, released last February. This is just one of the new seasonal options that the cafe will be carrying this holiday season, others including sugar cookie raspberry and gingerbread. Oswego students are returning from Thanksgiving break that goes hand in hand with Black Friday and Cyber Monday weekend. Madeline, did you do any shopping over the break?
You know, not nearly enough. There's always more Christmas shopping to do. But spending numbers from across the country are being made public, leaving some clues on how consumers feel about this holiday season. Karen Kafa is in Washington with a look at those numbers.
Retailers have started to treat Black Friday less like a single day and more like a multi-day, in some cases multi-week event. But the Thanksgiving weekend is still really important to retailers, and by multiple measures, it outpaced expectations this year, with consumers on the hunt for deals. The number of Thanksgiving weekend shoppers beat retailers' expectations, even with stores rolling out deals early.
This weekend and this event continues to hold a strong place in consumers' minds, with sales starting earlier and earlier every year.
The National Retail Federation says that an estimated 197 million consumers shopped during the 5-day period between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday. And MasterCard's Spending Pulse saw Black Friday e-commerce sales up nearly 15%, with consumers taking advantage of easier comparison shopping online.
I think consumers are looking for value. They're looking for options in terms of when they spend, what they spend on.
Michelle Meyer, chief economist for the MasterCard Economics Institute, says coming out of a stretch of elevated inflation, consumers want sales this holiday season, even as price hikes slow.
Heading into this holiday season, throughout most of the year, we've been seeing slowing in inflation rates, or even for some categories, outright price declines. So consumers are in the mindset of looking for promotions.
National Retail Federation Vice President of Industry and Consumer Insights, Catherine Cullen, says shoppers are spending with intention.
They have a lot of money that they are budgeting, depending on their income level. It is a lot of money for each household for the season, and they want to make sure that they are spending their time and their resources effectively.
Adobe Analytics also noted a boom in consumers using buy now, pay later plans, seeking a little bit more flexibility in their budgets without adding to their credit card balances. Adobe said BNPL usage hit an all-time high on Cyber Monday with about $991 million in those transactions. In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
More Black Friday shoppers spent money online than ever before, reaching a record of $10.8 billion online on Friday. That's more than double what consumers spent in 2017.
The E. coli outbreak linked to slivered onions from McDonald's Quarter Pounder is over. That's according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Food and Drug Administration. The recalled onions are no longer being served at McDonald's. According to the CDC, there have been 104 illnesses, including 1 death. Those cases were spread across 14 states.
With many students commuting back and forth between home and class for the holidays, all eyes are on travel prices. Some good news, however, we are currently seeing the cheapest gas prices during a holiday season since 2020. The statewide average in New York is currently $3.16 per gallon. Oswego is seeing even lower prices at some stations, with the local Gulf and Sunco at $3.09 and Burn Dairy at just $3.06. Coming up in sports, Michelle,
what just happened in the Max Seal Gymnasium?
Thanks, guys. Tonight, the Oswego State men's basketball team played Oneonta in the latest of 121 matchups since 1932, 16 years before Oswego became part of the SUNY system. Oswego now boasts 66 wins in those 121 games to Oneonta's 55. The Lakers have won every game against Oneonta from February of 2020 up to their last matchup this January, going 10-1 in their last 11 rivalry matchups. The last matchup between the Lakers with the Red Dragons saw Lakers win 94-89 in January. The Lakers' current home record against Oneonta is 47-19. As for tonight's game, the Lakers finished 83 to Oneonta's 70. The Lakers advanced their 4-1 record on the season to 5 and secured another win against the Red Dragons. Stick around because after the break, we'll have more Lakers sports with WTOP-10's Jacob Coleman.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man. Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Hello everybody and welcome back. Jacob Coleman here at the final WTOP-10 newscast of this semester. Kicking off with our first story tonight, our sports reporter Michelle Smith just told you guys about how the men's basketball game went. But I'm here to let you know how the women's basketball game wrapped up previous to tonight's cast. The Lady Lakers played a hard-fought game at home versus SUNY Oneonta. Coming into the game 2-2, Oswego was looking to pick up their third win and move to a positive record. Unfortunately for the Lakers, they took a double-digit beatdown, losing 58-45. The Lakers' next game will be this Saturday at SUNY Canton. This weekend, the track and field teams for SUNY Oswego will launch their 2024-2025 academic year season beginning on Friday for the annual December Classic. Both the men's and women's matches take place at Haughton University. And these meetings are exhibitions, so it's just a preview for the two teams to see how they look. The regular season will begin January 17th, about a week before the spring semester begins here on campus. And now into the premier winter sport, hockey. The women's SUNY Oswego ice hockey squad has put on a clinic for 6 straight games. They have begun the season undefeated with 5 wins and only 1 tie. Last week they took down the number 8 SUNY Cortland Red Dragons, and riding off of that high, they look to keep their win streak alive, hosting SUNY Potsdam this Friday at 7 p.m. at the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. And now, this past month's November Student Athlete of the Months have been revealed over on the SUNY Oswego Athletics social media pages. Mac Hull for the women's ice hockey team won the first award, as she had a huge month, with 5 goals in 6 games, including a hat-trick performance at SUNY Mooresville. She has led the ladies to an undefeated start so far this season. And our second player of the month, senior Aki Anderson for the men's basketball team, has led the Lakers team to a 4-1 start. He is the only returner starting to the lineup this year and is averaging over 11 points a game. And now for our final sports story of the evening, we look to the men's ice hockey squad, who has had a pretty good start this season. Senior forward Connor Gato has a quick word for us on how their season is coming along and what is important to them.
Coming well so far right now. Early on we wanted to get to school a little bit earlier than we normally would have, just so we could connect off the ice and build some chemistry that could translate on the ice.
Connor and the Lakers look to continue the hot season and fight for some playoffs. I thank you guys for joining me, and make sure to stick around after the break for some exciting news.
Kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
La 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 la.
Free.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News.
SUNY Oswego broadcast students are taking the ice this Saturday for a broomball tournament.
Broomball is a sport similar to hockey, except players swap their skates for sneakers and the puck for a ball.
WTOP members will make up both teams and the crew broadcasting it at all. This show is part of WTOP-10's Senior Week, a series of broadcasts honoring graduating seniors.
On Saturday, you can attend the game live at 7 p.m. in the Deborah F. Stanley Arena, or tune in at WTOP-10 on YouTube at 6:30 p.m. for the pregame show.
Now, who are we watching? Is there people to watch? Because I'm an analyst there.
I'm watching me.
I think you should watch me beat Madeline's team,
Oh.
actually. Yeah.
Oh.
Coach Jones gonna catch the W. We're gonna weed to a win.
I'm here for Coach Logan Russo and my team captain, our GM, Kenny Gerard. Very excited. I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be a good game, for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, that's our report for tonight.
Be sure to tune in for the bigger picture.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great night, everyone.